Mighty Thumb.
Hosso0312_ is now following.
Yes. And the microphone worked right out of the gate. How about that, man? What's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? Hyperion! I made the proclamation last night that I'm going to start watching AEW, and I totally missed it tonight. So I'm trying to get caught up on Twitter during the intro right now. Ric Flair was watching Wednesday's AEW Dynamite on TNT, and he's taking issue with CM Punk. During the broadcast, Flair tweeted to Punk saying, "Hey, CM Punk, we need to talk about the best in the world." Oh, Flair's the best, dude. I haven't watched a single show. I've watched a couple people cut promos. I haven't watched much of anything. But I'll say this, I've listened to a lot of wrestling podcasts over the past couple of years. And I love hearing the stories of people talk about, you know, in the early days we did this, and this, and you hear a little bit of how the sausage is made of it. You know, we stayed in this room, or, you know, Jericho telling the story how he became the first unified champ ever in WWE. And when he was done, got backstage, Vince had already left the building, and He drove himself into two belts to the hotel he was staying at a few hours away. Gets there super late. And he's telling the story about how he can't get food, he can't get pizza. Then he locks himself out of the room, and the guy who just checked him in wouldn't let him back in the room without the ID. And he's like, oh, my ID is in the room. And he goes, all right, I'm going to let you in the room, but you got to tell me something that's in that room that I know it's you. And he goes, there's 2 fucking world titles in the room. He just became the first unified champ like 3 hours prior. He couldn't even get into the room. So you hear stories about this. You hear stories about how different people wrestle with different people in Japan and in the smaller circuits coming up, right? And you hear all these stories, and you kind of, when you hear all the different people tell these different stories, they always talk about, oh, so-and-so was such a great worker. They were really good for the business, always put the business ahead of themselves, this and that. And you hear that through various stories, whether it's a Jericho story, an Austin story, or, somebody going back in the archives. And I'm looking at, like, the recent activity of AEW, and it seems like a good amount of people they have on their roster are these people that are good workers, good for the show, good for the business, put the business in front of the personal agendas, or people who have been screwed over by the business, and maybe they have a chip on their shoulder. And that could work bad too. But it seems like AEW is really hot right now. It's really hot. They have, like, if you had, you take a snapshot over the last 20 years of wrestling, and you pick out, and you have the good people say, oh, well, that guy's a good worker, that guy's a good, you pick all the people who are good workers and want to protect the business and have respect for the business and ensure its future. That seems to be the people they bring into AEW. I can't name all the names, but Sting's on the older side, but he's always about the business. Always about the business. Jericho's the same way. Nothing's more important than the business, right? But then, like, the Lucho Brothers.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, whoa, wheelin' dealin', limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
If you guys follow that Twitter account called No Context Flair? Oh, some of the promos they throw out there from the early 80s are just legendary, man. AEW caters more to adults or real wrestling fans. I think so too. I think we were still going through the paces of flushing out what can be done in wrestling, right? You had you get this great spike in the 80s of the Hollywood era, right? The Hogan era, the Rock and Wrestling era. Yeah, I couldn't get to it. It took a while to get to it. The Rock and Wrestling era, right? And then when Hogan leaves, you have the Hart Michaels era for the mid 90s, and then you have the Attitude era come in. And because WCW,
dude, that's a sub.
She's only 17. 17. She'll show you love like you've never seen. She's only 17. 17. Dad says she's too young, but she's old enough for me.
Speaking of the 80s, oh my God. Thank you, UTM30, for the 17 months. You guys are awesome, man. So you have the rock and roll wrestling, then you have the mid-90s, and then you have the Attitude Era. And because of the Monday Night Wars, they kept pushing each other every week to see what can we do next, what can we do next, what can we do next. And then you had the buyout that happens, and then you had this weird kind of minutia era in the early 2000s of we're kind of a monopoly right now. There's not much going on. ECW folded, and you got like, I know what we'll do. We'll go PG. And then you kind of lost me at that point. At that point, it was them waving a flag saying, there's no more else. We don't have anywhere else we can push the envelope. So let's hop into a completely different envelope and see if we can obtain more of an audience that way. So I think the envelope's been pushed as far as it can. And I enjoyed that ride a lot. But now that you have you understand how far the envelope can be pushed before you get to Ridiculousville. And then then that's when the cream rises to the top. Now you're flushing out the people who just jump off ladders for the fun of it, as opposed to people who do it as part of a real actual match where it's just a part of it, not the one thing that is going to happen, or you know what I mean? You get to this point where it's like you flush out all the crap, and it seems like AEW is gathering more cream and putting a good nucleus of a roster together. And also, I would say, and I haven't watched I haven't watched any of the shows yet, a roster that isn't going to get overworked week to week. And it seems like us as mature fans who have weathered all this going into it now understand the brutality of the week-to-week grind and are willing to say, hey, if you have shows, Monday and Thursday, okay, give me a roster for Monday, give me a roster for Thursday, and then have them meet. Don't ever have them cross over. Unless you're planning a big thing for your big pay-per-view or something, So I think that works better now that we understand the day-to-day grind of wrestling, as opposed to the early 2000s when they were still trying to push the envelope, and we kind of knew, we didn't fully know, and we just wanted them to keep pushing. We've all went through that wave of adrenaline from the 80s to the 90s into the 2000s. We weathered the downside of the lull. Not all of it was a lull. It was for me. But now you have people who have been through the business and want to put the business first. And they know their audience, I guess is what it all comes down to. They know their audience. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. You were there for WrestleMania 3? I just read one sentence. The unstoppable force met the immovable object, where the largest arms in the world picked up the giant and slammed them through the mat in front of the record-breaking 93,000 fans. I believe it was. Wow, you were there, UTM 30? That's awesome, man. Hogan was okay. I mean, Hogan fit for that 80s rock and wrestling era, but as you grow older and you understand how the business works, you realize, man, that can only work for so long. I was there in spirit. Pontiac spirit. I think one of the things I learned about wrestling is that you have to evolve. I think Jericho is a great example of someone who has evolved from character to character over the years. Edge is another one who has evolved. Even Sting evolved. I mean, he's been the Crow Sting for a long time, but he evolved from the Rainbow Sting to the Crow Sting. Like, you have to evolve and change things up a little bit. I mean, even you take someone like Undertaker, who has evolved in niches. Undertaker's like the AC/DC of wrestling, right? He keeps putting out slight, small character changes, but nothing really changes. But it's enough to give you a new taste. AC/DC keeps putting out new albums, and it's like they don't redo everything. They just kind of shift the furniture around a little bit, right? And then you get a new taste, but it's still AC/DC, Yeah, Edge's part of the Brood, right? Comes out with Gangrel and stuff, yeah. So, question for you: the AEW World Championship projected or match for All Out is Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. Is that Edge and Christian, or is that a different Christian? That's Edge. That's Christian. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta start. Can you get these on demand like the next day somewhere? Like I can put them on during work. I just can't watch them at 8 o'clock at night. But you even have you even have announcers who respect and love the business, you know? Yeah, JR doing the as a broadcaster. It looks like Shivani they brought in to do like the ring announcing and the interviews. He's the Mean Gene Okerlund, right? And who's doing the commentating with JR is Taz is, right? I keep hearing that Hyperion, that he's like one of the best names. He's got a great name too. I can't wait to check him out. I was watching like 5 minutes of a match with I don't even know who it was. It was Moxley versus somebody else, but there was he kept working Moxley's leg, I guess whatever the shtick was with his leg, and they kept doing a lot of really cool moves. Maybe a few too many. They kind of lost the audience a little bit, but then Moxley gets the win with the tap out. But the way they transitioned from different moves to a set of moves was really, really good. They executed really well. I was trying to find my YouTube history to see who that video was. Oh, it was 5 days ago. It was Mox, Kingston, Sting, and Darby shut down the first dance AEW Rampage on 8/20. I mean, I only saw the last 5 minutes of the match on that clip, but I liked what I saw. Yeah, their voices are just like if you follow that Twitter account I told you about, No Context Flair, you see Tony Schiavone in the early 80s doing interviews with Flair and Arn Anderson and all them. Dude has been around for a long time. And now he's rocking his goatee beard thing, and it looks pretty cool. And you got JR, who's like the Al Michaels of broadcasting for wrestling. Like Shivani was made out to be like an inferior broadcaster during the Monday Night Wars. And he's really not. All right, into the game. We are going... Wait, I said into the game. Hello? That was weird. Okay, reset. Alright, let's get this going. We're just going to go right into runs, man. I don't care. Let's go. Ninja Gaiden. I remember giving up on wrestling, and then ECW came out. I went to an ECW match in Pennsylvania once with my brother and my best friend, and it was so awesome. Bless the RNG awesomeness tonight. Thank you, thank you. Yes! What was that one? Game on, sticker. Alright. Focus. Let's go. I have no practice today. Rested a thumb a full 24 hours. Bop it up. Bop it up. Bop it up. There we go. .6. Whatever. Ah. Reset. Bump. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Out of here, UTM30. Thank you so much, man, again, for the resub. 17 months of supporting us. Thank you so much, man. We love you, buddy. I'll read the rest of your comment after my next death. Oh. Or right now. I return to the Garden State this Sunday. Sunday. The king of awesomeness will allow it. I will allow it. I come bearing gifts of bovine lactation and Hershey's. Thank you, man. We love you, buddy. We love you. We'll give you a little shout out here. We'll give you a little... Wait. Oh, that's for the chocolate milk. Yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, UTM30 has left the building. Invisible sword. I just want to get to 2-2 and then 3-1 and then 4-1 and then 5-1 and then to the finish line. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. There we go. A little slow. Still a 110, but still a little slow. we made it to 2-2. That means it's hammer time. Back boost. In there. Oh. Here we go. Alright, let's get the star through. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Got it. Ooh, that was close. I'm like jumping off my chair, hit those little jumps. Woo. Ooh. Okay. Thought I jumped a little too early. Okay, good kill. Oh, man. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Act 4. Thank you. Thank you, Act 4. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Jesus. Now we're dead. Now we're dead. I messed that up and over. Bummer. Try that one again. Nope. I gotta get real close to that guy. All right, we got a little further that time. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Keep going. Alright, I'm not going to reset those bounce offs anymore. We do need that candle.
Muddy Thumb.
Hosso0323 is now following.
Thanks for the follow. That dude's been following me at the start of my stream every single day this week. Starting to think it's a bot or something. I mean, thanks for the follow. It's always spelled a little differently or has an underscore on the end of it or something. Or it's Mr. Beast trying to see how many different ways he can follow my channel without letting me know it's him. In which case, game on. I haven't. I downloaded the game. I downloaded the app, Hyperion. But then I did not have... Oh, fuck. Then I didn't have enough space to download the 3.5 gigabytes of the app. So... I deleted the app from my phone and I haven't looked at it. Sounds like I'm using all my computers and email addresses to create new Twitch accounts to follow your channel. You're welcome. Thank you, Sam. Boo 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 boo. Lazy Tyson. Not my fault, so easy reset. Oh, come on. I'm gonna keep going. That throws off my timer now. Ooh. Oh, go swimming. Wait. I hate an MCOC special 3s that have stuns. It's like, ooh, I actually survived? Oh, F me, never mind. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The new EQ fight against Spider-Man 2099 is pretty douchey. Oh no, what's the deal with that one? Dude, what is with my Act 1 tonight? Keep going. Why am I late? Oh, wow. Charge. So the AI is doing basically what I do in Arena. Just charge, 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 charge. Ooh, hit the A button too soon. But we didn't die, so let's go. Oh, that's like double bad. Mighty charge, can't retreat. I usually don't get the on the second try. Usually get 2 bounce backs there. Okay. God hammer. I want to try and find a clip real quick for you because I have a. What's this? It's in the wrong spot. Nice task manager there. Task manager goes over. I can't find it. I thought this would be an easy find. You guys remember the movie Blank Man? Yeah, it's David Allen Greer and it's Damon Wayans. Trying to find the one scene that relates to Kabam specifically. Alright, I can't find it. So the scene is Jason Alexander plays a character in a wheelchair, and he's like the director of a news station, and they couldn't think of a story to write on a news station, so he pulls out a dartboard that has different things on it, and he throws the first dart. It's like, phoom. He goes, I'll show you how to find a news story. Look, phoom. The vice president, phoom, and an alien, phoom, are having sex. There's your news story. Go! And I crack up because I swear that's exactly how Kabam puts together these fights. They have a dartboard with different nodes, right? And they're like, all right, this month's EQ, Spidey 2099, phoom, money charge, phoom, no retreat, ha 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 ha, phoom, robots only, or something, right? That's how they come up with this stuff. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. They started putting global heal block nodes on some of the cat quests. Ugh. They're thinning out the herd of people that want to play the game. Heal block their asses. Exactly. I missed it. Hey, did Dorky Diggity Dave ever disclose what his role is with Kabam? Assistant to the regional manager, clickbait. I'll keep playing that. He's the assistant to the traveling secretary. I think that was George Costanza's role. Get it. Almost ran off the cliff. Got it. Almost missed the kill, but we got it. Oop. All right. We'll roll with it. All right, 4-3, let's go. All right, screwed that up. Screwed that up. All right. Okay. I had to make sure I got that candle to get that Nimpo. Ooh. Clicked a little early, but we're still good. Oh. Okay. Dang it. Get it. All right. Down 10 Nimpo. And bounce back. Ooh. Did not get the boost. Really needed that boost. Still down Nimpo. Okay, took a risk there, paid off. Let's get this. Can't get it. Gonna bounce off. Ooh, that was tight. No! I totally spun too soon. Ooh, okay. Now we're really behind. Damn, it was a really bad 5-3. Haven't had a bad 5-3 in a long time. I'll see what we can do. Probably can't PB. Oh, now we can't do anything. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, just go. Done. Done, 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 done. It sucks. Yep. So we were in there too. I'm trying to do some math in my head here. Trying to see how much time I actually can save in X6. Cutie pie. 11:42. Okay, so in Act 6 we did 10:08, 11:08. 11:38 is 2:30. We did a 2:34 exactly, a 2:34 Act 6 in my PB. So we can save 3.5 seconds if we have a super PB. I don't know where it gets 10 seconds from between Act 6 to Jackie and a demon. The 11:42 to 52:02. It's 20 seconds. 12:12 would be 30 seconds. It's 4 be 12:08. I guess you can get 4 seconds. I had a sloppy Jackie and get 4 seconds on a Jackie-O. Where's is the PB? $12:38. I'm gonna check my Jackie-O kill if it was a 4 or 5 second. I'm glad you got. Whatever. Yes. Bo Jackson.
Good breaks too.
Let's see. A little late on that one. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, we missed the 4 cycle. I don't know how we didn't get him, but right. Crisis averted. Still a 4 cycle. One time did I go in the door at? No, it's a 5. Get up there. Bo Jackson. 11:30 on the dot. We went in the door.
Good breaks too.
A little late on that one. Let's go. Sorry. Oh my god. I don't know how we didn't get him, but right. Crisis averted. Still a 4 cycle. It was a no. It was a. It wasn't. A little late on that one. Let's go. Two. Four. Oh my god. I don't know how we didn't get him, but right. Crisis averted. Still a 4 cycle. No, it's a 5. It's okay. It was a 27-second demon. Oh, 27-second Jackie-O. Oh my god. Let's go. This is a new PB, baby. What was our demon?
You win. Perfect.
So we had a 27 Jackie-O and a 29 demon. A 29 demon. So it's 5 and... three. That's 8 seconds. 8 possible seconds on the bosses we can make up. So they got to be perfect though. So the worst we can come into that door, if we can only make up 8 seconds, is 11:22. Well, no, the worst we can come into the door is 11:30, because if we can make up the 8 seconds that we lost there. Yeah, that's the worst we can. That's the absolute worst. Well, let's just call it 11:2x, 11:29. We have to do 11:29. So if we're not in that door at 11:29, we don't have a chance. Because this timed out to a 12:38, and then if we make up those 8 seconds, cool. The chances we're gonna make those 8 seconds is not likely. We can on the Jackio, we can't on the Demon. The Demon's totally random. So I would say we have a realistic shot if we get in a door at 11:25. So then you backtrack our backtrack exit 11:25, 12 10:25, 9:25, and 30. We have to be done with Act 5 before 9 minutes. Is what it comes down to. Or right at 9 minutes. We need the SP boost. Why is this not working? Hello? Oh, I know it's touch portal. Sorry. Gotta fix something. I have a timer in place that touch portal is doing before it does a scene change. Let me fix that real quick, then we'll get back into it. Alright, so at least I know. End of Act 5, after we kill Moth, we gotta be 9 minutes at the most. And then end of Act 6, we gotta be 11:25. Gotta be. Or 11:30. For a chance. 11:25 for a good chance. We'll just go 8:55, 11:25, but it's easier to remember 9 and 11:30. Okay, touch portal. That timer thing has to happen after that. There you go. Then this one. Change, good that. This one. Okay, good. All right, we're good. So, let's do it.
All right, let's see what you can do.
That's right, baby. Don't give me any of this Olay bullshit. Almost missed my tempo. Ooh, I thought I had that. Two knockbacks. That should be like a 1.5 seconds or 1.6. My finger is barely on the button right now. Got it. How on earth did I pull off an 1238 without hitting that star throw? Oh, I got the good kill. Wow. Ooh, baby. Okay. That makes up for the knockbacks. That doesn't. Oh, no. I never got that quick kill on Massacre with a bullet pattern. That was really cool. Oh, man. I've been getting a couple gold act 3s because we've been really solid and getting consistent kills with him, but I can't in my heart record that without finishing the run. But getting him where I got him there, that's the quickest I can get him. That means every single flame connects. Or it means one more connects, then I don't know. I never actually measured how much health he has when I kill him with the standard kill. I should clarify, it's not the standard kill everyone else in the community refers to. It's more or less the standard Steiny kill. dropping frames? What the hell? Why are we dropping frames? Hello? Speedrun. Hello? Internet. Dropping a lot of frames. What the hell? Head into bed. All right, Sam. Have a good night, buddy.